Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a World War II airfield defense that we're going to be base building up and manning to stop the oncoming German army. In fact, there are 4 heroic German armies that are going to be laying siege to this airfield, and we ourselves are playing as the USSR with 3 AI rookie armies here to help us out. Well, maybe not help us out. They can be a bit more of a hindrance because they do take up space on the map, they cost us points, and on top of that, they team kill a lot. So, rookie AIs are basically massive dum-dums that we're going to have to carry through this battle. So, let's go ahead and spawn in a few field engineers here. Now, we are using the fixed emplacements mod for Call to Arms Gates of Hell, which makes the Last Stand game mode even better. It makes it so you have a ton of new things you can build, such as here we can build anti-tank guns, anti-aircraft guns, machine guns, light infantry guns, as well as mortars with our basic engineers. But when we unlock the more advanced engineers from the ZIS 5 engineering truck, we'll be able to build entire structures to stop the enemy. So this should be a pretty crazy battle. This massive map here, which already has some awesome bunkers and things in it for us, was created by Biggie Smells. An incredible name, obviously, from the Steam Workshop for Gates of Hell. Really awesome airfield, and we've got a ton of different fortifications already set up here, bridge choke points to utilize that I'm definitely going to want to mine up as well. So we are going to have quite the time on this battlefield. Either way, let's go ahead and start off by getting a nice AT gun on the left flank of our fortress here. This is our HQ zone that we need to hold out for the next 118 minutes. Then on the far right side over here, why don't we do the exact same thing? That way we have funneling AT guns ready to intercept any enemy tanks that come into this region. Let's go ahead and buy our engineering truck, which should come with AT mines for the Russians, and yes, they do. They don't come with AP mines, though, so I am going to go ahead and buy AP miners as well, because I'd love to mine the ever-living crap out of these bridges with AP mines to make it super difficult for infantry to just charge in and take us out. So we'll go ahead and do that. These guys are building the base of the fortifications, but we will need to go ahead and upgrade these a little bit later on. Either way, if you guys do enjoy this video, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and comment down below. Helps me out a ton on this YouTube channel. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2. All of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Okay, boyos, let's go ahead and do our first upgrade here, and we'll do the shift click, which fully upgrades this thing, building additional fortifications around it and stuff like that. There goes our AP miners right there. Let's take out our more advanced engineers here, and we need to go ahead and actually get the advanced shovels out of here. So that's the heavy shovel. We need to grab a couple of those, and now we can build, yes, we could get anti-air MGs, anti-aircraft gun emplacements that are heavy. I think that's sort of like a flak gun, so we should maybe build one of those. Let's do it over this way. I really want to funnel fire to the left over this way. And then we'll go ahead and get you to upgrade this even further, if you would please. Thank you, my good man. Alright, then we'll evac this trooper out of here as well and take him and get him a nice heavy shovel. Bada bing! Beautiful. I did not mean to do that, but we'll just do that, and that's fine. Okay, perfect. Now, ooh, coastal gun emplacement. That's the big boy gun. That is the big boy gun indeed. We're going to go ahead and build one of these over this way. Now, this is just an entire fortification for us to build and upgrade. It's going to take some time, so hopefully we have enough time to actually go ahead and do that during this period of base building. Let's also go ahead and upgrade this. We've got 11 minutes until the Germans end up arriving here, which is not a ton of time. And despite me shift-clicking this, these guys did not end up fully upgrading this at all. all. So that's kind of frustrating there, but hopefully they get to it now. All right, let's go ahead and get some tank crewmen out here. The reason we're doing that is to go ahead and snag the mines from the truck to then go and plant on the opposite side of the bridges over that way. And our AP miners can come on in here and reload inside this area. We'll also buy a second engineering truck because I want more engineers for the base building. There we go. Zis 3 is nice and built here. It looks like we can upgrade that again, so we will do so on both sides of the battlefield. Wunderbar. And then this needs its first upgrade there, and that's still getting built. Very nice. All right, here comes our standard tank crewman. Go ahead, search this up and get yourself some of these AT mines. Beautiful. Okay, you can't carry all of them, but you can carry 72. I'd say that's pretty darn good. Let's go ahead and first of all, just get a nice short row right in front of the bridge itself. We'll do the same on this side as well. And then I do want to have a much larger anti-tank minefield over this way on the left side, because this is going to be a very easy choke point to control. The left side seems like it will be a lot more difficult for us to deal with. All right, and then we'll get these guys out of here, and we will start building. I think I'd like to get some field gun emplacements. So these are better as anti-infantry, which is exactly what we want, because we definitely have the tank situation mostly under control, I'd say. But the infantry situation will be a whole other battle for us to deal with. All right, I think that's fully upgraded. I mean, we can try again, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay, now here, we need you to get in here and build that, which is then going to build the big coastal gun up top, I believe. And you can also upgrade this to have Maxim machine guns inside of the walls there, I believe. Yeah, look at that thing. Holy smokes. All right, so we're going to limit ourselves to one of those. We can technically build unlimited number of them as long as we have money to buy more engineering trucks. But I'm not going to do that because that seems OP. Okay, let's go ahead and get this fortified as well. Beautiful. And we're looking okay so far. So this guy, why don't you come on out here? These guys have finished up with those mines there. Let's go ahead and get another string of AT mines there just to blockade that road. And we'll take our AP miners over here and get them to slap those down on the opposite bridge there. Okay, beautiful. Now, I'd like to go ahead and get additional tank crew. 1 second, and we can buy that. Beautiful. All right, get those guys out there. We're going to take AT guns from there, or sorry, AT mines from there and build those up. Okay, that guy built the spotlight there. We're going to go ahead and actually take you out and go get you another shovel before the enemy comes to build additional emplacements. Can you not get out of there? Yes, you can. Go! You jabroni! Come on! There we go. All right, so he's getting out of there. Beautiful. And on top of that, we'll get him another shovel. These guys are coming out here to get some more AT mines. Wonderful. Now, the thing with that coastal gun is I don't think you can actually resupply it. In previous battles, actually only one previous battle have we ever used it before, we were not able to replenish the ammunition in between. So we're basically just going to have one of those coastal guns and we'll use it until we run out of ammo. Now, I'm going to do a large minefield here, but then we'll also do more mines on the bridges itself over this way to make sure we're really trapping the enemy over there. And then we can also do some more over here. Let's go ahead and get a lineup going to this bridge, and then it also cuts across the island, so if they try and kind of get off the island before this bridge here, we can take them out nice and easy. All right, this guy finished up over here. We'll bring him back this way. We need to get you guys additional shovels. You've already resupplied your shovel. Nice. And let's get mortar emplacements going now. So we can get mortar emplacements behind our flak box here, which will be perfect. I'm also going to go ahead and buy ourselves a rifle squad, and we want this rifle squad to be inside of the fort here. So go take up arms there. You need to go ahead and start upgrading that light infantry gun that way. You need to upgrade this again. Get going on that. That's all done. We just need troopers for those. And you go ahead and upgrade those. Perfect. And the troopers we'll use are likely going to be these tank crewmen. All right, so then they've got a whole spawn situation. Oh, they have like a whole lot of stuff over this way. My goodness. All right, let's get some AT mines just out there, across there. It'll definitely hit some enemies. We don't have a ton of time, so I'm not like directly placing every single mine we have, which would be the most efficient way to get kills, but I'd rather get more mines down in less efficient areas than to get basically no mines down. How do I upgrade this? There's no upgrade box. Huh? There's only the destroy box. Is this busted? Bro! Come on! Alright, apparently we're not going to be building a mortar in there because that is busted. Should we try it again with this guy? Okay, if this doesn't work, I will be super sad, but it is a different type of trench, it looks like, so maybe it will work this time? Yeah, this guy has a different trench entirely. Okay, I don't know what the deal is with that, but that's kind of frustrating. Let's get a nice AAMG over that way. And same thing over here. I can't... Oh, wait, here. Okay, good. That one I can upgrade. Maybe in the same place on the other one I can do the same. Okay, this guy's fresh out of stuff. I'm going to have him actually start upgrading our main fortress over this way now. Okay, so we're just doing more upgrades. We're getting mines down. Let's time-lapse the last of our setup here. We've run into some problems. These bridges over here, well, they're not truly bridges because they can walk across this way too. So it's not really a choke point because they can also take this area and then I think they might be able to cross here as well. So these bridges are not foolproof, which is a good thing we're mining all over the place then because that would not have stopped them completely. Let's get a few more mines out here before we're done mining those bridges. Right now I feel confident in our anti-tank to last us at least the first like 20 minutes. After that, it's going to be a crapshoot, I think. All right, we've got a Dushka here. I'm just kind of tossing extra engineers on these things instead of making them move and stuff like that. Let's get you to toss those mines out that way. I don't know why they didn't all go and mine like they were told, but they're dumb. Okay, and then you guys will need actually AT mines over here, so maybe it's a good thing you didn't. We'll get the AP miners back this way because we could keep on mining with them. This guy's all finished. Why don't you hop on the... no. Hop on this AA gun over here. Secondary objective is available all the way out there. We're not going to be able to grab that. These guys are cooked unless they can skedaddle back here really, really quickly. But the first waves of the German army are spawning in. Very nice. All right. First of our mines blowing up. I did put some over here. And then out here. And that tank completely jukes them, but this will blow. Woo! All right. The problem is those minefields are just in a line, so once they blow up, they're gone. But it's really just to buy our engineers more time to fill up our trucks and things like that. Very good. We got this built. We love to see that. Those guys are reloading now. And then I want y'all to go ahead and get me some AT going like that. I hear more explosions. Where's that happening? Oh, on the bridge over here. Very nice. Yes. Panzer IV J down. Those two Wespies, I am very much so hoping they both explode over here. If they don't, we could be cooked. There's a motorcycle gunning it towards the first point. That's fine. Just distract for us, I guess. Please blow up. No! Go. Yes! No! It rolled over the mine! It didn't hit them! Oh, that's so sad for us. Okay, so that's going to be a major problem. We're going to get these guys into the Zis 3 here, actually, since this is semi-manned. This guy is all finished, so come on in this way. Beautiful. And then this guy, we'll get you in that light infantry gun right there. Beautiful. All right, they're coming. They're coming. I might actually use and burn a coastal shot on these over here. One of them did blow up, which is great from a mine. The other one didn't, so... we actually do have 50 shots in each cannon of this coastal gun, which is crazy. That's really, really good. But, again, once we use them, they're donezo. They also have a pretty long reload time. But it doesn't matter when that happens. My God, man. Alright, good stuff. Alright, the enemy waves are coming in over here. Whoa, lag. Whoa. Whoa. There's a lot of entities on the battlefield right now, so it is going to be a little bit laggy. Try and rocket through. Should we try and blow this up? Oh no! Shoot. We accidentally built two gun positions here, so it can't fire. That's what happens when you have two guns overlapping on top of each other. They will not fire, so that gun position is now completely useless. That's a yikes. By the way, that flat gun is just for show. It won't actually fire. This thing's actually firing, though, which is good. Loading HE and rocket some serious shots back there and take them down. Love to see it. Now, the thing is, the enemy is spawning in every 2 minutes, so a very, very fast respawn time for us here. Whoa, the lag is making it hard to maneuver around. We're going to have to be very careful about that. All right, let's get AP mines across this trench here in case the enemy does break through. Another one where I built too many AT guns at once. I hate that the boxes still stay there when you finish building them because this is the common problem you run into. All right, you finished building defenses over that way, and then we're going to need to probably build new guns because ours are all doubled up and won't fire. Light infantry gun over here is fine though, and then our mortar back here did get built and is fine, which is good. That thing we never got built, which is not good, and this light infantry gun is working. Okay, good. So in terms of anti-tank guns, we're not doing too well, but in terms of anti-infantry, we're actually doing better now. This thing also will help us, I think, which is great. Apparently this is acting as an ammo box for it as well. That's a new feature in the fixed emplacement mod. I will take that. All right, we got a Kubelwagen on the left side. That's really not a big deal for us. AP mines going down over this way. That's very good. We got all these guys that are without a home now. So I am going to bite the bullet and buy an additional field engineer unit, so we can actually build some AT over this way because the enemy has random stuff. Am I really going to use a coastal gunshot on this thing? Or what? Oh, we need additional soldiers in this, actually. Hold on. I got you. It can't rotate and reload at the same time. We actually need to, I think, load this up with a bunch of troopers. Yeah, 5 crew members for it to be fully optimized. So we will get those guys in there. So that way we can actually use it to its full potential. More SDKs coming through this way. Our AT mine lineup over here is not doing too hot right now, but that's okay. They're going to have such constant spawn-ins that we're actually probably not going to do super well for the first little bit here. Let's get a rifle squad. We're going to try and get into that point there. If we could capture a point early on, it will help us with our money shortages a lot. All right, these guys are going to finish mining there, hopefully. There we go. There's our AT boys. Let's get one anti-tank gun like this, and we're going to try our very best to not double that up. And then we should also get another one up here. Just doubling an AT gun, but not doubling them on top of each other. Okay, AP miners, come on back here. You guys are going to need to heal once you get back here. And once you do, you'll be good to go. All right, Dushka over here has 8 kills so far. This thing's got 26. And this one's got 20 and 2 vehicle kills, which is pretty fan-frickin-tastic. I'm going to try and blow this up. Nope, we hit, I think, a rock. Nice. Alrighty then, our troops inside here seem to be getting shot. We've got riflemen dying. Oh, it might be those guys out there, actually. Alright, hold on. We're going to make some space. This thing is still reloading its first cannon shot, which is crazy. But it does have a twin barrel for a reason. So we're going to take a second one, maybe actually over here. I just need to clear some area to get our infantry going. And let's see, it takes a long time for this thing to swivel over this way. And we are going to be getting hammered by AI the whole time. Or, not AI. Well, yes, by AI, but by AA guns with the AI. Alright, once we fire here, we can move our guys in, I think. Fire! We fell short by a lot there. Yikes. Okay, so that's not going to be very good. I really want to go capture that point, but there's very little chance of that actually happening. You guys just retreat back there for now. Alright, you guys have finished building these, so go ahead and build your box. That's dead. Oh, God. Okay, go get me someone on that, please. Right off rip. We need to reman a lot of these guns. Alright, so they... not working on it again, so I'm going to build this. But I feel like this is how we accidentally doubled up last time around, you know? So we do have to kind of be careful here. It's not great. Oh, infantry is stepping onto our bridge, which is just loaded with mines. Love that. All right, we should probably get another mortar back here, because this does have nice little ammo box right there for us. Oh, one of our AP miners died. Rip the dream. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna go ahead and get AP mines over here. We got light infantry guns still firing away over here, but we should probably get elite guards riflemen in the center here on some of these defenses, just so we have something a little bit more actively defending the actual point there. All right, this thing is almost reloaded. We've got random trucks coming in over here, and I don't want to waste coastal gun shots on them, but simultaneously, nothing over here is going to stop it, so we kind of have to. Ridiculous. All right, go point that way. Oy vey. Okay, is this... Yes, they actually built the Zis guns really, really quickly. You know what? No. I'm not going to waste engineers on these. Never mind. That would have been real stupid. Let's get... oh, we can't get tank crewmen yet. Well, we do have one tank crewman here. Oop! Random lag spikes. It's a pretty busy map, so I think that's why. We'll get another rifleman on that Zis gun right there. And then you guys... Let's get you together to build... well, come back to the engineering trucks first. We're getting hit with more AA. This ain't good. There's also Pumas and crap over here. Oh, they're like hiding right behind all the structures. Can I overshoot this? Nope, there's a rock. And we're not going to penetrate the rock, I don't think. That's just a non-starter right there. All right, more infantry are going to be getting caught up in our AP field here, hopefully. Well, they're stopping and firing, which actually is good. If we can kill them before the AP field, I'm all for it. Oh, that went down right there. Okay, Rutro. Can we not man this? I guess that doesn't really work. Okay, just scatter around here. I don't really need you guys to, like, overexpose yourself to the enemy. You can be in the pillboxes and stuff like that, but for the most part, I want you guys in deep cover, and I want you defending the point so that if anyone gets into these trenches here, we have bodies on the field that aren't just our AI soldiers, because our AI soldiers will not do a good job. All right, AP miner, come on back here. Then we're going to go ahead and try again at getting mortars set up. So, try this one here. And then, let's actually see. Is there like a box hidden underground? No. Okay, I don't know why that didn't let me spawn a mortar in that one. I thought maybe there was like a hidden box or something, but no, that's not the case. All right, the enemy is capturing another zone over this way, which is such a shame. We could use that so well on the battlefield, but we just can't grab it. Ooh, that's a lot of infantry there. I'm gonna use a coastal gun shot over here. The reload times on this thing is not in our favor. It's so long. Fire. Beautiful. That'll wipe them off the face of the earth right there, which helps for a smidge of time, but not for the longest time. All right, you don't really have a position you can take up right there. That guy died already, so why don't you just retreat back this way, and we'll set you up on the interior there. How about that? Okay. Not looking too great. They've brought a T-34 into our space here, and this is just shooting the ground, which is not helpful, so let me fire for you there. There's a lot of infantry back this way that needs to get eaten up by some explosive fire. They are torching through. You walked straight in front of a field gun. You're gonna get shot like that, my guy. Like, what are you doing? So dumb. All right, go ahead and upgrade this and upgrade that. Get those cooking. This is all good here. We've also still got that one there. So we need to buy some tank crewmen, bring them out here. All right, this light infantry gun. We need more defense going over here. It does have AP. Okay. Good boy. Good boy, field gun. Oh my god. That was insane. Super helpful, too. Okay. We can't really fire over that hill there, which sucks, but that's okay. Go ahead and man that Zis 3 right there. And now... Okay, these guys still have not built these yet. Come on! Build them up. Alright, you guys can go onto this Dushka over this way. I'm going to just buy a cheap rifle squad to fill up these mortars here. They both in? Yes, good. All right, so bring the engineers back here then. All right, our AP mining engineer over here has 8 more mines. Wow. Huge numbers. Huge. Okay, most of the enemies situating themselves over this way. Our mortar back here is firing away. We got this guy who can also go ahead and build us a secondary mortar, which will be very helpful. And we'll have this guy go and help man the other mortar over that way. This thing is still cruising and killing, which we love to see. And we've got allied flame tanks going. Beautiful. I really want to destroy this whole house. The reason being is it will open up our lane of fire over there to hit anyone behind it. So we're going to rotate this over this way. And we're going to blow this house up Sky high, baby. They got a lot of SDKs, by the way. Holy smokes, that's a lot of SDKs. Alright, let's see if this works. Hopefully this is actually destructible. How standing is that? Okay, I think we blew that hole in it, right? Yeah, we probably weakened it. We're gonna do an attack ground order here and just have that continuously shelled. It's a bit more powerful of a structure than I initially anticipated, but it can definitely go down. Need you to aim for the stug right there, my guy. Problem is we're super poor on combat points, well, and on regular money too. We're not doing super hot financially, and that's the big problem with having AI help, is that they suck the ever-living crap out of your finances. It's annoying. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, because you were supposed to earlier and never did. The random lag spikes are quite annoying, but it is what it is. Alright, go ahead and get on that mortar, boys. You guys hop on there, and then you guys are going to come back here, and once he is done upgrading this mortar, we shall get you back this way. Good. Alright, and there is our attack ground order with the coastal gun ripping through that church. And it's not dead yet, though. We need some more good hellfire going down on that sucker before she'll go down fully. Okay, so this is getting AP mines, so if they try and come in the flank over this way, they'll get stopped. There's AP mines over there. We're going to get this guy back here to get even more going for us as well. All right, you guys can build one more mortar. We'll build one more there, and then we'll need to get supply trucks and stuff for them, but that's okay. Oh. Okay, apparently they're paired together, maybe because they needed to pool resources to actually get that up. I'm not entirely sure. You guys get on that sucker right there. You come on forward here, and we'll get you some more supplies to build more stuff. All right, our boys in here are under constant fire, but they're actually getting some kills, so I'm about it. Enemy infantry is death charging on in here. That's not good for us. Okay. We do have infantry guns. We got infantry up in this fort block. We got our big boy coastal guns still firing, and we got our mortars popping off, which is good, but still these guys are getting up here, which is really annoying. All right, AP miner, come on back here. Up. You guys used up the last of our resources. That's okay. It was bound to happen. Let's get another mortar down here. We'll try and get that popping. And you come back here, because these might slowly reload, potentially. It sometimes happens. And yeah, you can't do anything. Rip the dream for you, my guy. Flame Tank is just chilling and flambeing the enemy like crazy. We have massive assaults straight down mid here. Hold on. We're going to back you up. You've got 10 kills with a machine gun. We're probably going to need to get you more ammo back here, so that's exactly what we're going to do. And you'll be nice and protected in this way. Those guys are on fire, which is great. Let's get more elite guard riflemen in here to help protect against this enemy charge going down. Because they're getting in here. We do have lots of AI just kind of clustered around here. Look at all the grenades! Oh my goodness! What are you doing? That's so many granata. Alright, this thing... We do have a shot available with it. We're going to take it over this way. We'll try and blow up some of these extra tracked units and stuff like that that are maybe just causing some damage. There we go. That Lux is gone, and it causes a bit of a chain reaction there. We've also got Panzer IV-J over there and some infantry in this barn area over that way. Whoa. Okay, that is a whole horde of infantry reinforcements. They're all going to be going for here, so let's wait just a second. Wait, fire. That should be big. No, it fell super short. Oh, that would have been huge. That would have been absolutely massive. Oh, well. Okay, so our troopers have reinforced here, which is great for us. We'll go ahead and split them all up so they're not too clustered together over that way. And then we're going to want to get you two probably over here. Oh, there's just an MG inside this that we could use, but we're not going to. Because it's probably just a death box if they go ahead and set up on there, to be honest with you. All right. Okay, what is... That is the tiniest mortar hole ever. It must be a different type of mortar than the other ones we've seen. But still, we shall try to use. Very nice. Good stuff. Now, there's also some stolen German planes inside this fortress. I think we go ahead and we steal those. Heck yeah. Might as well. Might as well have some fun with it. Oh, that's a jagged panzer. That could very much so hurt us. But luckily, we're mostly hidden behind the fort here. So we don't take that much damage to it. That's still just constantly in a state of reload at this point. Wait. Where'd the mortar box go? Can I not upgrade this again? Where'd the mortar box? How do I get the mortar? Bruh! Alright, I guess we're not getting mortar. Sad. Alright, can you take off? Oh, you're already damaged. Aw, man. The vehicle is immobilized. Can you repair it? Perhaps? Maybe? I get the wrench and then it kind of glitches, so I don't think we can. Sad! Oh, that would have been so sweet. Okay, whatever. Come up here. I guess we'll finish building this and we'll have these two engineers on that mortar now. We are completely broke, so I cannot purchase anything additional. Oh, look at this. This guy is actually out of ammo now, so come on back to our defenses in the middle and we'll get you some of that ammo. Okay, that is so much infantry. No wonder we're having a little lag fest going on right now. I'm going to try and blow up a lot of them with this HE shot from the coastal gun. I don't like the fact that we're having to rely on the coastal gun so much, because it means if this thing dies, which it very well can, the enemy will target it and potentially kill us. But if it dies or gets crippled or, you know, runs out of ammo or whatever, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. These infantry here are firing away as much as they can. Okay, good. This mortar's up. Excellent. Hop on those mortars, my guys. Start firing away. Large infantry charges going down this middle point. I'm glad we brought up all that infantry here, and I'm glad we still have this Dushka here, which can kind of cut them off over this way. Whoa! Lots of explosions. Holy smokes. Alright, did you want to maybe come up here? And we'll just have you get into a trench and fire your PPSH, because it's better than you doing nothing. Light infantry gun here has 68 kills. That's insane. That is very, very good. I don't even know what to do. What we should do is buy a supply truck, though. It'd be fun to build more things. Whoa! But what we actually need is a supply truck over here. You, my friend, go! Get into the point so you can reload. You're, like, stuck on these stairs, my guy. There you go. Alright, run over that way. We got down troopers. Should I buy a medic? I suppose. Get a medic over here for that MG operator right there. Alright, we're going ahead and building up our stuff. This guy just... yeah, we're not reloading any ammo there, are we? Is there anything that needs additional... well, this could use an additional soldier. Actually, wait. This one only has one trooper, so we'll man that one extra good. Alright, supply truck's in here, so that should now supply these two mortars. This one's going to be on its own for a little bit until I can afford more. I am afraid. Ooh, it is pouring outside. We'll get you on this over here. Okay. The few guns we have are working overtime. They're doing the best they can. There is a lot of enemy static weaponry back this way. I'm not a fan of all this accumulation of crap. We need to kill some of this with hellfire, basically. If we don't, we might be cooked. We might be cooked. All right. Loading up our HE shots to hit them with the big boom boom. But it is taking so long. My God, man. This gun is popping off as well. We actually built some of these guns in very safe zones. Like these hills and, you know, blockages that are happening. They prevent the enemy from really just sniping out our guns or anything like that. It's really nice, but... oh, God. That's a Panther, and then look at that. They're finally getting so many of their vehicles in here. I'm gonna try and blow up some of this infantry here, honestly. Did decent. The infantry is kind of my biggest worry because they're actually making it to our point. And then we'll use our next shot on those finally. Ooh, Allied counter push down middle. Very risky and not paying off. Okay, great. I want that mortar dead. That could dismantle us single-handedly if it gets the right shots in. And those AA guns over there are also very annoying. See more of our allied boys coming in. Come on, finish reloading. Come on, buddy. All of our guys do still have ammo now, which is good, but They'll run out eventually. It's nice that those boxes do act as ammo supplies, but even those will run out. Fire! Good. Put an end to that mortar for now until it's replaced by another one. Okay, so I think we lost a couple troops in here, but our medic got a bunch of them back up, which is great. Alright. Well, stay frosty. And medic, please heal whoever you can. Yeah, the enemy is very much so coming heavily down this way. Some big boys over this way. Tiger tank inbound. Infantry inbound. They're sending a bit this way, but not much. They keep getting stopped at the bridges by our mines still, so that's great. This mine pack over here is pretty much donezo, though. So that might be why they're heading so heavily to the right side, is the sheer fact that the mines are blockading the road on the other side. So that's, I mean, it's good for us, but still. All right. We're holding. We're holding for now. This puppy could get way more kills if it was a little bit more careful with its shot placement. It keeps firing so early on when there's more heavy targets back here like that, you know? Not that it does like a crazy amount of damage per shot, but it's at least a half healther. Fire another, and bada bing! Nice kills. Keep reloading that sucker and firing in that way. Alright, their enemies continue to get closer and closer this way. What if we got a rifle squad and stuck it in over here? Then we could fire up that way. Why don't you get into that Dushka, because the crew members died in it again, but it's got 23 kills, so it's clearly an effective weapon for us. It's just not doing much right now. Alright, more of our infantry guarding the coastal gun died, but they're really not attacking that area now, so I'm feeling fairly safe about it. We're going to take a big pot shot over here. Hold. Fire! Okay, very good. Very, very good. Okay. Our next shot should probably go back here. That, oh no, Tiger and a Westby together. That's where our next shot is going. Luckily, we've almost got a reload done with it. Just need a little bit more time here. Oh man, they've got a lot of powerful tanks inbound. This ain't great. This is really not great. I don't have any money either. I need my allies to help us out. I think we go for the Tiger. That Tiger could seriously mess us up. The infantry is too. No, we're gonna go for the Tiger. It shot high, and it killed the gunner, but nothing else. That's sad. All right, target that next. Okay, this Tiger business is not good. They've got so much infantry coming in. That's also very bad. Our infantry down here is firing away. They're also getting shot from over here a lot, though. Maybe we put them inside where they're safer. Let's put them over here. There's more cover over there. They might be able to... Ooh. Half of them died on entry. Where's our medic? There he is. Come over here. Pop smoke over this way, and then get to healing up those boys, alright? Go, go, go. Need that boy up. This guy's got 82 kills. That's nasty work right there. This one's got 101. This one's got 36. This one's got 22. This one's got 3? What? Alright, this mortar's got 5, 15, and 24. Wow, our mortars are not doing that much. 2 and 1? What? We're gonna get a supply crate back here. I mean, it's still good to have the mortars firing away, but it's so sad that they're doing so poorly. Oop, these guys end up getting gutted pretty much immediately, so back them up here. It is just a constant onslaught. We'll shift this over this way. And we gotta eliminate something. They got more pack guns and mortars and crap. There's a Westby over here. I'm gonna eliminate this stuff back here. Actually, there's a Tiger coming in now. The other Tiger is still alive here. It's just tracked. We'll go for that. There we go. She's gone. I really wish we could build more coastal guns, but that would be cheating. We shall not do. We shall refrain from such craziness. Alright. There's so much infantry inbound. I'm surprised this light infantry gun hasn't died. It's kind of shocking. We're going to take some more shots with it. Wow, it is absolutely pouring outside. We are getting a big boy storm going. Completely whiffed that shot. That sucks. Alright, this thing is still reloading. We're getting more on the left side. Oh, lag. There's a lot of enemies on the battlefield. The every 2 minutes enemy wave is intense. Alright, we're going to pivot this to the left, and we're going to take out droves of this infantry, because we will get overrun here if we don't do that. We don't have as many defenses on the left because they keep hitting the right side. That shrinks them by like 2/3. So that's a massive shot right there. Our boys are actually bringing in more guns in the back. I like that. I like that. I also like that our stuff is going to be on the point back here. It makes it way easier for us to potentially get some extra kills if the enemy does broach the point. Like maybe we give up the middle point and then we just retreat back here and start holding this area. That could definitely work for us. I'm going to buy an artillery signaler. And we're going to try and sneak some shots in here. Clear out all this stuff. Like, if we could get him in this area, laying down, he won't be able to get shot, and he'll be able to get a bunch of kills. Okay, here we go. Radio op made it to the front. I'm going to try and move him. We got to go right side. Go. No, just get in the trench. Get in the trench. Maybe that'll be enough distance. Oh, there's so many enemies around here. What the heck? Okay, hold on. Lay down. I mean, he's safe up there. He didn't take any damage, but there's a lot of enemies around here. All right, hold on. Let's try with the flare gun over here. All right, come on. Oh, it's out of range. Over here isn't, though. Pop. All right. There's a lot of infantry coming down this way, so hopefully we can get some kills over there. That'd be great. These puppies are firing away. That's so much infantry inbound. Our radio op is in danger. Hold on. I hate to use a radio op shot and this, but I think we have to. Or else this guy's gonna get killed. Good stuff, good stuff. Our Dishka's helping. Whew. That could have been rough. But we did it. Ooh. Big boom right there. And there's our artillery coming in. Gorgeous. They're going to take the extra point, but there was about 0 shot we ever were going to take that extra point there. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's also almost out of ammo. Let's bring up another supply truck here to resupply that once it runs out of ammo. These guys are still doing okay on ammo back here, though, so that's good. At least our mortars are still popping. They've literally just got troops chilling on our point now. I don't love that. Can we get a grenade off? Ugh, we're getting random lag spikes. There's so many units on the battlefield here. Throw the grenade! Hey, yo, dum-dum. Throw the grenade. Alright, he does not want to throw the granata. It is what it is. Okay. I suppose it's fine. They'll die at some point. That is very far from having a reload. I feel like we're finally getting a bit of a respite here. This guy's still reloading. I might want to retreat him back, honestly. He's pretty far up there. Lag spike. Alright, yeah, run away now. Let's get you back this way. Alright. Why don't we do our first time lapse here, and just see what happens for a bit, because I think we're stable for now. Alright, we are holding up, but their infantry is getting very close. Uncomfortably close, I dare say. That's not a good thing. We're still okay, but what I would like to do is figure out... I think it's this Westby that keeps shelling us. So, let's zero in here and take a shot. Nice, that's gone. One of our mortars just killed a bunch of our own stuff, I think, so that's not good. What? How did this guy get up here? What? Alright, our radio op is just like trying to get himself killed, apparently. I'd love to shell here, but I'm worried that it's too close. Maybe I'll shell out this way instead? Let's that's where they keep coming from. Yeah, let's pop out here. I'm hoping that's far enough away. I'm going to get some more elite guards in here. And we need to, like, hold this left side. Problem is, they're able to snipe us out from, like, out this way when we're over there. So it makes it very hard for us to be successful. Hey, nice flamer. That's good stuff. And then here comes our mortar shells. That'll eliminate a lot of that. Uh-oh. Got a little bit of a breach on the right side of the river. Hold on, Opal Blitz. It's not too big of a deal. Take that out quickly. That looks like just additional SDKs. Our 85 mil has really been cooking over here. I'm trying to overshoot that, but that's not going to happen. Oh, lots of infantry over there, too. Can the Dushka shoot that way? That'd be great. I think I need to bring additional troopers over here to defend. We'll bring them back here to keep the 85 mil safe, because that infantry could hurt us. Tons of enemies coming in this way. Our mortars are still popping off. We love to see that. These guys are going to maneuver. Good. This guy, his gun is toasted. Totally toasted. We could try and do repairs. I don't think they come with repair kits, though. So that might be tricky. I don't know what to do with the infantry on the point. Like, we need infantry on the point. Bring them further up. Hide behind there. But they keep dying. It's such a shell area. Here, we'll put them back here, I guess. Or maybe here for now. Oh, God. I moved them around too much and they got hit by something. Go, 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 go. We do need infantry to stop the enemy infantry. But it's risky. Oh, that guy is repairing that. Good. That's totally dead. Holy cow. Uncouple the 122. What on earth are you doing? All right. Take a pot shot here. Gorgeous. We're still reloading the other one. I want to clear out some of these guns way back here, honestly. They just kind of annoy me. I guess they're not really doing anything, but they do annoy me. So I am going to do that. They probably generate lag just existing there. So might as well kill them. All right. We're going to shift you guys over this way. Just kind of expanding the back area since our front area just results in death every time. And we've got these trucks back here, so that's good. That'll be good resupplies for a while, which is great. These troopers are just kind of chilling. We'll bring them back this way. That's getting repaired. I can't believe this is still alive, dude. That is nuts. And this. Well, it's died a few times, but still. It's impressive. You duck down there. This thing still cooking. Still cooking. Target that. We're actually going to need supplies for that puppy, so we'll bring the supply truck around here. We'll go ahead and get it some supplies. We should blow these up, by the way. That will open us up to having more money. Well, more combat points, which is good. We also are very poor on money, but all of the spawn zones for other points are super far away. There's no chance we get them. Okay, these guys are out of ammo, so we might as well bring them back here. We're just consolidating back this way. Okay, he's going to move and repair the front of that, which is not wise, but I can't stop him. Can't stop him. All right, you actually come over this way. So that way this doesn't block your view. Oh, it almost just destroyed you. Okay, good. They, like, changed how the backup function works with this, and it confuses me. Whoa. Lag. Oh, Lord. Oh, 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 very lag, very much lag. Holy cow. Oh, it's probably the flamer mixed with 5 bajillion enemy infantry. Yeah, probably. Okay, go ahead and detonate this. Oh, the lag. Oh, the lag. Oh, laggy, where art thou? Did our radio op die? I think so. Rip. All right, so that's going to self-destruct. Oh, my God, 4 FPS. Holy cow. We only have to hold for another hour just about, which is really not bad. Come back here to the engineer truck. We need to blow that one up as well. All right, coastal gun. I need you. Because there is apparently... Oh my God, it's so laggy all of a sudden. There's guns coming in back here. How far can this shoot? Because there are big SK-18 artillery guns coming in. And that's nerve-wracking. Oh my God, it's so laggy. It's so think we can fire all the way back this way. Oh no, that's an LEFH, which is still devastating. However, it's not an SK-18, which is very good. Very, very good. But still, that kind of artillery could completely ruin us. They've just really started to buy that stuff, which is good. But they haven't done it thus far. But the fact that they're doing it now is frustrating. All right, so let's zero in right here. Take the shot. Nice. Oh! I do say. That bridge is destructible. Although I do think they can still traverse that water. It's not that deep, so I don't think that was like a big, ooh, look at that, success. It just broke a bridge. That didn't matter. Okay, now we should fire. I don't know. Over here is still so messy. They've got like a whole convoy of crap coming at us. Pivot. Pivot your butt. Come on now. Alright, ready, aim, fire. Good shot! Jolly good show. We just didn't kill the M. Is it tracked though? Yeah, double tracked. Double tracked up on a Tuesday. Alright, that's a big. That's a big. Can you get out of there, please, sirs? Please, sir? Please? Hello? Yeah, there you go. Good job. Good job. Yeah, chill back there for a minute. Protect the back entrance, I guess. Alright. Well, we are continuing to hold, which is magical. Why don't we time-lapse for a little bit longer here? Honestly, our allies are kind of contributing, because while the enemy is pouring in soldiers right now, we're also having our allies pour in their very small reinforcements. I'm going to do something to help out a little bit here in the back lines and get some troops up here, because apparently we lost some stuff and it depleted our funds. I think both of those died and this died over here, although technically we can get back in it. Should we, though, is the question. These are all elite guard riflemen. Probably shouldn't use them. This thing is back alive, though it's not as effective. So why don't we send this guy over to this area, and he can hop into that, and then maybe I'll pull one of these troopers as well. These things are still firing, which is good, and you hop into that. This one's got 11 kills, and this one's got 18. It's not doing that well. This one's got 66. That one's doing well. This one's got 48, and this one's got 38. Okay, so those ones did end up pulling their weight nicely, which is great. The ones in the back, not as much, but we're still going to keep them active. Let's get this driver over here as well, please. And we were supposed to blow this up a long time ago. And once we do, let's actually go ahead and replenish the dude over here. So he's fully optimized for us. Good stuff. All right, so that'll blow up. That'll get us some more combat points, I think. All right, our big boy here is still popping. It's got 212 kills and 23 vehicle kills, which is great. But, you know, really not as close of a battle as it should be. I feel like we're still kind of holding on. I'm gonna fire back this way. I just don't have the money to like really plug the gaps in our defenses. That's our main problem here. These troopers should help though with that. Let's get them maybe more so like that, and then they can get shot from there. Ugh, I wish they could set up on here. Oh, that guy can right there. That's actually a pretty good spot. And then, oh, there's a bunker here. I never realized that. We'll get another trooper in there then. That'll be perfect. We do need more ammo for those guys back there. These guys up here will be good for a while. I'll get another ammo truck for these guys. Even though they're not being as effective as some other stuff. Oh, this died again. Okay, we're not going to reload that then. It's not being as effective. Once the enemy starts getting really close, it could become that. We're getting shot in the turret from over here. Luckily, it's not hitting the sweet spot. Let's It's trying to hit like between our gun barrel and the side, but it keeps missing and hitting just the side, which is the beefier part of this thing. If it aims just for the gun barrel, it can definitely kill it. We've had it happen, but we're gonna try and take this thing out before it takes us out. Hold on. She's gone. Just like that. A lot of German infantry around here. Our troops around here running out of ammo again. Go back this way, please. And you take his place just to make sure no one flanks us. There's a cow on the battlefield. He's just hanging. It's just big chillin'. There's a mortar way back here. I don't think that can even hit us. So what is it doing? No idea. No idea. Tigers coming in. Packs coming in. Luckily, a lot of their static vehicles are choosing to just kind of stay in the back, which I will gladly take. This is shelling us, though. So why don't we go ahead and take this sucker out and hopefully get some collat damage to it, too. We'll aim, like, right here to try and get the guys behind it. Finish reloading, finish reloading, finish reloading. Good. We missed it, but we did huge damage back there, so I'll take it. I'll freaking take it, although it is shooting us, so you target that wholeheartedly, my friend. Wholeheartedly. Ooh! Killing a few more of our boys in there. Hate to see it. Hate to see it, but it is what it is. Okay. Our boys in here, still holding on very nicely. They're not even getting hit, but they're not doing damage either. But still, I like to see that they're alive and well. That's good stuff. I'm going to send this guy over here to join him. That way we don't get flanked or anything with that thing. Our boy over here who reloaded or whatever, come back over this way. Good. Secondary objective is available, and it's way out here, which means that they're going to start being sitting ducks out there, which is great. The bad part is we're still reloading this. Tiger Panthers, they're everywhere. That thing only shoots HE, I'm pretty sure, and heat rounds, so I don't think it can kill our big boy gun. So maybe we should target the bigger boys over this way. I mean, this is a juicy shot right here. This is what we should be taking once we reload, which takes frickin' forever, my guy. Come on. There we go. It's over for them. Wow. Ooh, and allied infantry coming in. They're coming in this way too, and up front, but I mean, we're still very solid. And we've got our allies in the bunker now. How'd they get in there? I thought all of the entranceways were like plugged up. Oh, no, there's a door here. I guess we could just hide troops in there and hope and pray for the best, but it's kind of boring. I like hiding our guys behind it. No, in actuality, we put our guys back there in order to protect against infantry flanking our boys and killing our mortars. Because our mortars are putting in work. We love them for that. All right. Well, we're holding. We're holding well now. We'll go ahead and time-lapse for a while longer and see what goes down, baby. Uh-oh, while I was watching this unfold, we lost our left gun. That's not good. Can we repair, is the question. I don't know. Well, he's gonna get started on it. Okay, we'll take it, we'll take it. We can still fire the other one, but it's not loaded. So, that sucks. It's far from being loaded. So, yeah. We're just going to have to exist without this for the time being, which I don't think will be too much of a problem. Our allies are still spawning in stuff, so they've clearly still got money and room for it. I don't. I just do not. We can't buy anything at all. Come on, Coastal Gun. It's going to take a while, apparently, to rebuild. All right, enemies coming in over here. And back there. Juicy shots to shoot, but good. We cannot. Come on, fix the gun. I think it's gonna fix before the other shot reloads. Actually, though, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. Yeah, we need a big juicer here. Boom! Reloaded gun. Yeah, we need to zero it in a little bit better, but hey, we got a good number of kills there. All right, not too bad. Take out that Tiger next time you reload it. Their infantry's still coming through. What's nice is that they're still getting tracked and kind of not able to come all the way forward. So it's not the end of the world that we don't necessarily have a ton of anti-tank capabilities. Our main concern is still the infantry, since our mines are still doing their job. But with 50 minutes left, we're probably not going to have any mines left alive in the later half of this battle. So the tanks could become an issue. I'm going to try and take out both these heavy tanks in one foul blow here, because they are the ones shooting us and damaging our big boy gun. Wait, did that pop the engine? I think so. It's still operational, but you know what? It's mostly damaged. Hopefully they bail out of that soon. They tend to do that. All right, why don't we time-lapse for a bit longer, because we're just kind of chilling. The game crashed. I think maybe there was too big of an explosion or something like that, or honestly, I think maybe too many entities ended up spawning in on the map. Gates of Hell can't handle quite as many soldiers as Men of War with its better graphics and effects and stuff like that, so it did crash. However, there was only like 20 minutes left in the battle, and I think we were guaranteed a win. We were crushing it! So guys, thanks for watching. Really fun map. Let me know if you guys want me to try it again without the fixed emplacement mod. I think that's the only way. Like, the coastal gun might have been a little too OP, but it was fun to base build it and stuff like that. So let me know in the comments. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.